Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Aetas. Now, when we left off, we had gone on a bit of a sieging spree. We had taken a couple more of the Sarranids' fiefs, and they only have 2 castles remaining. Now, what I've done off-screen is I've wandered about our own territory, taken back the fiefs that the Nords took. They took 3. I took all those back, and 2 of them were extremely easy, and then the last one was kind of annoying because I had to actually fight in it. The other 2 I could ask for surrender, and that worked perfectly fine. And then I took back something that the Swadians had taken, namely Grunwalder Castle. Now, we've taken that back. They only had 38. It was very, very easy to take that back. And what I've been doing is schmoozing people a little bit. I've been granting privileges to lords over and over and over because I still haven't made any kind of tweak to the game files or anything to make things a little bit easier for me. But instead, now we have a 60-40 situation, which is kind of not exactly what you would like, because you kind of want your clergy to have a little bit of privilege. So we're going to be giving them... well, I don't even know. Let's do that. Clergy power increases by that. We have 57 million in the treasury right now, which is quite insane, I would think. So, yes. I actually don't think I can do anything else. I can't really take any of that money out, as far as I'm aware. But yes, these are the requirements, I suppose we could say. Your kingdom cannot become the Empire of Calrad. Your kingdom has 3 other towns situated in Old Calrad lands. These lands are held by Swadia, Rhodoks, and the Nordic Union. You need at least 3 towns. Furthermore, your right to rule needs to be at least 60 points. We currently have 15, so that's actually not bad. 15 is okay. I don't actually think that's that bad. Anyway, let's take a look. Gonna go outside here and we're gonna see what's going on with the kingdom budget. Okay, so yes, 50%. Okay, I give them a little bit too much, but that should reduce in time. The nobility only has 15%. I think I probably need to increase that a little bit more. So let's go back into the castle and I'll just deal with that. Then I think we're probably gonna go and eliminate the Sarranids. I was gonna say the Rhodoks for some reason, but no. We're gonna eliminate the Sarranids once and for all. So let's go and improve this guy and grant him some privileges. That actually does not work for some reason. Okay. Well, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Look at that. That's kind of weird. Okay, well, it's gonna happen anyway over time. I mean, I could get a couple more vassals. Should I just get more vassals? I don't really want to, because these guys right here, they're not doing much. They're not doing much right now, which is actually really, really advantageous for us. And if I do take them, it's just going to mean even more micromanagement, which obviously is not my favorite thing to do. In some games it is, but in this, not so much. I don't really want to be clicking through menus all the time. But anyway, I think we're okay with our food situation. Yeah, our food is okay. We have some crafting materials. I would actually like to go to the carpenter and maybe make a better gun, because our gun right now is okay. It's a wheel lock pistol, 75 accuracy, speed rating 70. Pretty reasonable, I gotta say, but maybe we can get something a little bit better. So, I've had a look around in the carpenter's menus, and what we need to make is a stock, and we need some timber for that. So, we're going to go out and get into the guild here, and no doubt they're going to have, yep, they have at least 1 timber, and that's going to be enough for us to be able to make something amazing. I've had a look through some of the guns, but I'll show you as well. They're going to be actually an amazing upgrade, really. So let's go and let's actually just do that. Now I'm thinking of making a firelock carbine here. Now that's pretty amazing in my opinion. I mean, in general it just has insane damage and in general looks pretty cool too. The wheel lock carbine might actually be a thing too, but I mean it doesn't seem to make much difference. I'm unsure of the difference. I mean, maybe this has more than 1 shot in it. I'm not entirely sure about that, but the firelock, I just know the firelock carbine has just amazing damage, as well as the wheel lock carbine actually. So yeah, but the accuracy is a little bit better with the firelock. So I think we're going to do that. But anyway, let's go and get some intermediates here. We need to make a stock. There we go. So let's craft that. And we need to go over here and soar the timber beam. Yes, there we go. That's actually really nice and fast. I like that. I like it when the crafting's a little bit faster, because let me just tell you, the sewing And the blacksmithing, oh, yes, that's very, very slow. But obviously, it probably would be quite slow in comparison to doing this. But even so, I would prefer it to be a little bit quicker because it's just busy work once more. It's just wasting your time more than it has to, in my opinion. Like, I don't really mind. Don't get me wrong there. I actually don't mind having the progression bar, but I feel like it maybe is a bit too long in some cases. But the carpentry is very nice because it gives you that thing that you need, and then you just make it. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, let's go over to the firearms, and we're going to be making our firelock carbine. Actually, the musket is the best thing. The musket is the best. Maybe I should just do that? Maybe I should. It cannot be used on horseback, but do I care about that? Not really. Okay, I'm going to make a musket instead then. The accuracy is better, by a huge margin actually, and the speed is also better, as well as the damage. So let's make that. Keep it. There we go. Okay, yeah, unfortunately we couldn't actually craft it. We could just craft the intermediates for it. So there we go. We now have a musket. Now where is that? Where is it? It's down here. There we go. Okay, so we're going to be using that a little bit, I think. I don't have a horse, so, well, I technically do have a horse and I can use one, but I'm choosing not to right now. And I think it might be a nice idea, oh yes, to go over here to Samand, because apparently the Vayagirs thought it would be a good idea to make a colony, and we're going to prove them otherwise. So, we've arrived just outside Samand, as you see here, and I actually don't even know how many they have here, but we're going to find out very, very soon. They have 0. Isn't that impressive? Okay, so let's besiege it, shall we? I think they're probably just going to... What's the difference? Besiege or siege? Besiege. Lead your soldiers in an assault. Yes. Let's do it. Okay, so... Oh. It is kind of dark. I probably should have waited until the... Wait a minute. There's actually no one here, is there? Yeah, never mind. Victory is yours. You have captured this colony and are the sole lord of it and its surroundings. Oh, well, that's fantastic, isn't it? So, I can besiege it again if I so desire. I probably don't desire that, though. Now, the defense is... What? The defense is Grand Fortress? Oh, my. Well, that's pretty good, isn't it? That's pretty nice. Okay, so I guess we're just going to improve our... Yeah, of course, we don't have any of these things. Okay, so I'm going to... Where is it now? Where is the... there we go. There it is. Okay, so let's import some materials. Let's craft or create all of these things here. Oh, craft, thank you very much. Okay, yeah, let's just create all of those. And there you go. Now we have an additional colony, which is rather hilarious. Okay, so that was easy. I actually thought that they might put some effort into it, but no... No, we're keeping the Western world, the new world as it is, in a completely purple color. Ah, the Sultan himself is deciding to rally outside Telos Castle. I have to say that I'm not particularly pleased to see him because, while I personally feel like we'll be able to easily take him on, it is going to take a little bit too much time, and that's going to mean that our siege is going to be delayed of these two castles, and I very much want to do it sooner rather than later. I want the Saranids to be dead, or at least very close to dying. So maybe if we're able to kill this guy, maybe we'll be able to make peace with the Saranids. Actually, I think what I might try to do is damage him so much that he can't possibly contend against our forces, and then maybe he'll accept a peace agreement of some sort. But our honor is so incredibly negative right now that I don't think that's going to happen. But anyway, we can try. We can try our very best, and maybe it will happen. But I somehow doubt it. So let's try out our musket, shall we? Because you think to yourself that a musket is probably not going to do very well, and maybe a carbine. It obviously sounds a little bit fancier, but seems as though a musket is the best that we can possibly get right now. And maybe, you know what I should have done? Maybe I should have made a couple more muskets and given those to our musketeers, and maybe just recruited musketeers only, and just had, I don't know, 50 musketeers or something, and then just had 50 musketeers and 50 heavy infantry and 50 veterans, and then that's it, or something along those lines. Oh, they seem to be on top of the hill there. Well, that's not very nice of them, is it? No, that's not very nice at all. Okay, hello there, I have a musket. I am dealing exceptional damage to your horse. I'm terribly sorry. Terribly sorry about that, fellow. Anyway, I'm going to be reloading. Come on now, reload. Yes, pour that gunpowder in there, thank you very much. Isn't it amusing how they put gunpowder in the barrel? Well, I suppose it was the only way to make it work. Anyway, they are using horses in this kind of area. That's probably not very good, is it? Okay, well, I'm going to try my best to shoot them from this. No, that's not going to happen anytime soon, is it? No, I'm definitely going to need a much bigger group of units to fire at. So, is that it? Is that all I can actually attack here? It seems as though that is the case. We are absolutely destroying them, and, I mean, who really had any other doubt that we would win against the Sultan, considering we have already destroyed him multiple times? But the problem with him is that he does have some rather good infantry right now. I mean, he has elite infantry, and we are absolutely beasting on him right now, which is very strange, because usually, you know, he'll take a couple of us out, but it doesn't seem as though he's capable of doing that right now. So that's rather strange, I have to admit. I'm going to tell my archers just to charge in now. Okay, I'm going to get out my musket, see if I can... Yeah, maybe it would have been a better idea to make a pistol. The thing is that the musket is going to be extremely fun in sieges and things where you can clearly see that you're going to get a really nice shot. Whereas in field battles, unless you have a huge amount of musketeers and you can just fire from a firing line, it's not really going to pay off dividends in that respect. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll actually make it work in some way or another, but right now it's not looking really good, is it? It's not looking really good. Anyway, let's see if we can actually shoot someone here. Headshot. Thank you very much. Oh, yes. Oh, now I'm amazed. Now I'm absolutely amazed. Plus 11 to firearms there. 324 damage. Now, that's pretty nice, considering our proficiency is so low. And very lucky. That was absolutely luck. No skill involved whatsoever there. That was just absolute luck, because, you see, that's the thing. If it was skill, then the little reticule thing, the little crosshair that we see on our screen, would have to be, as it is now, absolutely pinpoint accurate. But it wasn't, because of course our proficiency is so bad that it's probably never going to happen unless I use my gun all the time in every single fight, which I'm probably going to be doing. I'm probably going to use it right now again, actually. And there's another nice shot. I'm actually kind of surprised that I was able to get a nice hit there, but you know, it's kind of nice to, you know, vary things up a little bit and fight with a different weapon. But there it is. There's the victory against the Sultan himself. 27 morale, 27 renown. Oh, that's kind of weird, getting the same exact amounts there. But yes, as you see, we did lose 5. What did we lose? Mostly Svenas or Svenmas, and 167 were killed. He obviously has a pretty large army, so it's kind of annoying to fight him, but I guess, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to just skip this part for you so that, you know, you don't have to sit through this mountainous terrain and terrible, terrible things happening. Oh my... what? What happened? Did you see that? Did you see that? I think you did. I think you did, because I probably included that in the video just before I started speaking, of course. But did you see that 8.7 shot difficulty? And I just came to the top of this peak and I was like, ooh, there seems to be all the enemies down there. Maybe we want to take a nice shot. And now I'm never going to hit them again. You know, isn't that just the way? As soon as you have, you know, a kind of an inkling that you're going to hit something or maybe not hit something, it never actually happens. So, yeah. That's great. Anyway, we were able to get extremely lucky there, and we increased our proficiency rather nicely as well. Let's see if I can get another one. It's unlikely. I don't even know. Did I compensate? I'm going to have to look at the footage myself, but anyway, the point is I'm asking, did I compensate for bullet drop? Because I don't think I did very much, but obviously we do have a really, really massive height advantage, so I suppose that would make a huge difference as well. So let's shoot. Ah, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work anymore, is it? Well, here's Diggory standing on top of the mountain, and he's very regal indeed, isn't he? Well, anyway, we have chased the remaining forces from the battlefield, and I did try a couple more shots, but I did not hit anyone, obviously. So, yeah, there we go. We did lose 3, took out 122, and he did manage to escape, which is so incredibly sad, but that's just how it is. And there's a Firelock Carbine! Just when I was thinking of creating one. Well, there's a Firelock Carbine for you. Don't know whether I should use it, but yeah, it's kind of nice to take it anyway. To change? No. It's kind of nice to take it anyway, just to see if there's anything that we can... Maybe someone can take it? Oh my. Really? Is it really a siege tower? Oh, look at this. The Kingdom of Swadia has advanced to a new technology stage, and they are now stage 7 alongside us. So... when did that happen? I thought the Saranids were the ones that were way, way ahead, but I suppose we stopped them in their tracks when we destroyed them all, basically. But, yeah, that's kind of a bit frightening, because obviously the Swadians, they do have their Swadian knights, and they are known for having extremely nice cavalry, but other than that, I don't know. Other than that, I don't think we really have to worry too much. Now let's try a nice shot. Or not. Whatever you like, Diggory. Thank you very much. Okay, so can you reload? Okay, so he can reload while he's doing this. So he can actually move a little bit while he's doing this, which is... well, that's hilarious, isn't it? That is absolutely hilarious. So if you do stutter step, if you actually stutter step, which is a very StarCraft-esque term to use in this case, but it is accurate, I think. But if you stutter step while you're reloading a musket, apparently you can move, even a little bit slightly. So that's actually kind of amusing. Anyway, let's try and shoot a little bit more. I think that just went a little bit above the head of the fellow that I was shooting at, but can't really expect much, I suppose, because whoa, okay, that was a lot of damage. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going to heal myself. Okay, so I'm actually going to try and use my focus ability here, and let's see how fast I reload with the focus on. Let's do some stutter step to get us over here. There we go, there we go. Okay. Just want to make sure that I'm surviving relatively well. Okay, so apparently the reload speed is extremely long, even with focus on. So let's see what I can do here. Nothing? Aw, that was a shame. I really thought that I had a chance. Okay, so yes, the siege tower is to the walls, and we're now going to try our best and eliminate all the remaining defenders. Obviously, we've already taken out 16 of them. Oh, wait a minute. Are our forces actually not going to charge in? Okay, they are going to charge now. I have a bad feeling that maybe this is a little bit bugged. Oh no. If this is bugged, then I'm going to have to do this myself, and we all know how that ends, don't we? Yes, badly. Okay, so let's focus on our weapon, get our fearsome cry going, and maybe we can... Come on, bash him! Oh, they disappeared. Okay, not entirely sure where they went, but okay, don't really mind. As long as they're not in front of me, then it's all good. Oh, apparently there's some Crusader Knights here. Hello. Oh, it's been a while since we've seen you, that's for sure. Yes, the slaughter. The slaughter before us is magnificent, and it seems like we don't have any problems whatsoever. Am I going to be shot? Am I going to be shot in the back? I have a bad feeling that I'm going to get shot in the back. Maybe. Maybe I should heal myself, just in case. Okay, let's heal our forces as well. And there's only 15 remaining. Should be easy enough to attain victory now, and I would like to... No. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get for trying to shoot me. Thank you very much. Anyway, let's go up here. I'm not going to bother reloading, actually, at this point. It's going to take way too long for us to reload. And let's try and not get shot by that guy, thank you. It's happened before. Point-blank range shot in the face. Well, that was close. I actually thought that small jump there would be our own demise. Ooh, oh, close. Okay, yeah, anytime you're in sort of an extended free fall, I'm always very, very dubious about taking huge amounts of damage, so yeah. Anyway, there it is. 18 morale, and we took out everyone there. Telos Castle is now ours once more, because if you recall, we did actually take it previously, and unfortunately they managed to take it back when we were eliminating the Agonic Order. But thankfully the Agonic Order is no more, so we don't have to worry about them. But now all that is left is worrying about a Shinipek, or a Shinipak Castle. Where is that? There it is, a Shinipak Castle, and we'll be doing that in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.